step right over here. Can you stop with us? There?
Monica,
Can you look over here, please?
look at us, please, sweetheart.
Monica, to your right, please. Thank you.
Monica.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this actually has nothing to do with the episode that I'm about to discuss, but I figure I use it as an opener. When we come back, we're going to talk about, I don't know, we'll find the episode by the time you niggas come back.
This morning, authorities are investigating the death of Mohamed Koulibaly, the alleged scammer accused of targeting multiple former NFL players with a fake e-commerce scheme. According to police, the 24-year-old's body was found Friday in the swimming pool of a Harrison Township, New Jersey home by officers making a welfare check after family members called in concerns about his well-being. The discovery coming just weeks after a Barron's investigation named Koulibaly as the organizer of a purported scam that sought to swindle professional athletes by selling them stakes in bogus web stores.
The athletes and other investors would buy into these e-commerce shops that seem to be doing really good business based on the sales logs that they were able to review. But we were able to determine that those transactions were manually input by somebody with access to the back end of these stores. And the purpose of this was to make these athletes think that they had these successful investments in these shops.
3 former NFL players telling the outlet they collectively lost more than $1 million in investments made with Koulibaly.
Weeks and then months went by, and Mohamed always had a different excuse for why he wasn't paying them. And finally, they just realized they were potentially being scammed.
Former New York Giants linebacker Tay Crowder says he became a victim after connecting with Koulibaly through a friend.
I was just every day talking about different investments and different things we could possibly get into. I saw him hanging out with a bunch of different guys that I knew, which, made me feel comfortable.
Crowder invested all of his savings, totaling $500,000 in one of Koulibaly's web stores.
I would log into the store all the time and just see, how it would work and what was going on. I feel like the more I told him about that, as many times I kept logging in, the numbers started going up.
But his promised payout never came.
I don't want anybody else to get involved in anything like this, and whoever has got involved, I just want to come together and make it right.
And earlier this year, Koulibaly had denied to Barron's that he was behind any kind of scam, saying that their reporting was, quote, based on a misunderstanding of the technology and that his investors hadn't received returns from their deals because he himself hadn't received expected funds from a planned acquisition of his venture. So far, no criminal charges have been filed connected to the alleged scheme, but Koulibaly's accusers are now hoping they can finally get some long-awaited resolution.
Yeah, good that they came forward and talking about this.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Will.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and that previous video was Monica Lewinsky. Somebody posted on your Twitter talking about how does she look better now when she's 50 versus when she was 20 because she ain't fat. I would have thought that was obvious, but never mind all that. This video about young dumb niggas. Now I'm gonna unpack this shit for all dumb niggas out there. That includes football player niggas. I think I've said this in previous videos that sports players aren't the smartest niggas. Right? So the fact that he got fleeced by a young nigga out of his savings, which if you're a football player and you save $500,000, you must not get paid a lot. Rule 1: don't give money to young niggas. If a nigga's younger than 35, he don't know what the fuck he doing. He off the rip, I'm thinking he a scammer. I don't even want to do business with a nigga that's under the age of 35. For this particular situation right here, when I sold weed, I didn't run into niggas that had very good weed and was consistent with the shit until I turned 30. Couldn't trust a young nigga. Second of all, Nigga sound like he got a fucking ethnic name. Probably a Nigerian, some shit. Fuck is you giving your money to an African nigga for? Now I know us as black people need to start coming together and doing business with each other. However, because niggas in the diaspora have a reputation of being con artists, include niggas like the likes of what's your boy name? Including the boy Akon. Nigga took $6 billion from China at line of credit. Didn't build shit. So yeah, that's just me. Not giving money to a young nigga, especially ain't giving money to a young African nigga. I'm sorry. You niggas is gonna have to get my money from Sally Struthers. Pay you niggas 30 cents a day. Get you a bag of rice and all that shit. This motherfucker that ate all the rice came over here and fleeced niggas. Now, I will give him credit. He knew his target. Jocks, right? Niggas ain't the brightest bulbs in the light in the house. So I ain't gonna say I salute him, but he was on to something. What I will say is, I ain't talking about law enforcement don't know if they suspect foul play. I'm gonna tell you what happened. A couple of them football niggas done put their money together, sent somebody over there, snuffed his ass, probably knocked him in the pool. And yes, you can sock somebody and don't leave a mark. This nigga probably was dazed, knocked in the pool and drowned. If ain't no bullet holes, ain't no knife wounds, and they can't see if this nigga died from a apparent heart attack at 24, how the fuck you die in a pool? I'm just putting that scenario. I don't know if that's what happened. That's the likelihood of it. You steal $500,000 from me, you getting socked out. They probably socked him out, sent somebody to sock him out. He just fell in the pool, knocked unconscious. They got a 2-for-1 special. So we'll be hearing about this shit in between 1 year and 5 years. I suspect foul play. If you fleece niggas for $500,000, and if he stole, I said $500,000. Yeah, $500,000. That's what it was. If you fleece a nigga for $500,000 and several other niggas for hundreds of thousands of dollars, yeah, they gonna be on your ass. So this is a lesson to be learned for all young niggas. Stop trying to think you smarter than you are, because you will fuck around and fuck around. And old niggas or niggas that's older than 24, don't give your bread to a young nigga. I'd like to have hope in the younger generation and say that I could trust these niggas with my money, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't trust my mama. So you know, if I don't trust my mama, I damn sure ain't gonna trust you. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the last nigga I trust, especially with $500,000. Fuck, I look like. There's a lot of places he could put that money in. The S&P, high yield and savings account. Oh, start your own business. Fuck you doing? You see, that's what I'm saying. When you don't exercise intelligence, your own brain strength, you dependent and relying on wise ass crafty niggas. In any event, if y'all like this episode, maybe I'm wrong. To the niggas family, if you see this video, I don't mean no hard feelings about it. He was on the bullshit. I'm not saying it's right, but life has a way of rearranging shit, getting people the fuck out of here. In any event, if you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.
No.